I think I have made a massive, massive boo-boo. Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. We're here today with the start of round 2 in Let's Play Pleasantview, and we're in with the Pleasant family. Now, as soon as I've loaded into the lot, a member of this family has purchased a pet. Do you want to welcome it into the family? We're going to say yes, because I'm pretty sure I did see Daniel buy a cat at the pet store when the oldies did. Oh, he got a dog. We have Bailey. Oops. Let's have a look at Bailey. How cute is Bailey? Oh my goodness. Oh, it's a bit annoying. His name is like right there. But oh my gosh, I love him so much. But yeah, that well, that's this part over. We've got Bailey. Just kidding. But we are starting round 2. So this is kind of where we get into like the meat of the Let's Play. So with the sort of way I do rotations, with our opening introductory round, I have played one day in each household just to get everyone established. And going forward, we will be doing 3 days in each. So in the last round, Daniel has been given an ultimatum by Kaylynn. And he has been told by her that, you know, she doesn't want to be the other woman anymore. She wants Daniel for herself, and he has to make the decision whether he wants to, you know, have her and leave his family, or if he wants to lose Kaylynn and keep his family. So that is kind of where Daniel's at. And by the looks of things, he's not ready to settle down with one sim, but he does also fear the death of Mary Sue. Although they are not, you know, your typical couple, he does still care about Mary Sue, and he does obviously care about his family. He is just a bit of a slime ball. Angela, on the other hand, was getting very, very into Dustin in the first round. So, you know, he's maybe going to take a bit more interest in the girls going forward, just so he can prevent them from acting that way. You know, he doesn't think it's very becoming for his daughters to be, you know, inviting people like Dustin into this house and then woohooing with them at such a young age. Like, he doesn't approve of that at all. So, you know, that's kind of where we are with this family. So I'm excited. First things first though, we need to buy some stuff for Bailey. So everyone is just heading to work and school, so it's just going to be us and Bailey at home. I already love this dog more than the entire rest of the family. I think he's so cute. Daniel did a very good job buying Bailey. Since Kaylynn has moved to Pleasantview now and has given up her position with SimCity Cleaners, we now have a new maid, which is Remington Harris. And I don't think Daniel's going to be too impressed that he's not going to get the same sort of personal time with the home help as he did with Kaylynn. Bailey is getting into a fight with some dog called Caesar. And I hope Bailey's okay. I really hope Bailey's okay. Also, Angela brought Melody Tinker home from school, but I'm just going to send her home because, you know, I'm not really interested in becoming Melody's friend right about now. Mary Sue has been promoted to Campaign Manager Level 4. Salary jumps, but overtime work increases. You must still maintain neighbourhood relationships and domestic tranquility. You need to cultivate your image, practice charisma, develop that all-important spin control. Without it, your political career is sunk. But friends in the right places can sometimes be very useful. Well done, Mary Sue. That is fantastic. So everyone's home from work now, so we are going to focus a little bit on their wants. Lilith actually has the want to do her homework, which I love. She is kind of struggling in school just now. She is a D minus, so she is failing. But the fact that she wants to do her homework and gain some skills really does say to me that she does want to make some positive changes in her life so she can, you know, go to university and, you know, she can just really make the most of, you know, her future. So I'm not entirely sure what skill I would like Lilith to learn. So we'll just kind of see what's happening. Angela has no interest in doing her homework, but she does want to invite someone over and make a friend. So I don't know if we should maybe take over Dustin and see if Dustin will bring someone. Or she did, as I said, she did bring Melody Tinker home from school, so we could maybe talk to her. But I mean, I did just send her home, but Angela doesn't know any other teens, sadly. Or what I was also thinking, we could also maybe call Lexi Oldie up and try and become friends with her. It's not really friends in the same sense as like a school friend would be, but I would quite like to sort of strengthen that kind of like familial relationship. So I do think we might just sort of talk to Lexi for a bit and try and strengthen that bond. Daniel, on the other hand, wants to go on a date. We will talk to Lexi. Oh my gosh, just talk. Are they going to woohoo? Well, we'll leave them to it. I was just about to say Daniel wants to go on a date, but he also wants to woohoo with 3 different Sims. And he has 3 bolts with Nina. So that's something I would quite like to, you know, maybe explore. And Daniel also has a really high relationship with Don Lothario. Mary Sue, on the other hand, she would like to get her bronze pottery talent badge. So after her and Daniel are done, I think we will get her to make a plate. And we're just going to kind of let them do their thing. I was just looking at the skills that Mary Sue is going to need for promotion, and one of them is creativity. Oh, and Lilith has just earned her cooking skill. I decided to get her to work on that since she didn't have any wish to learn anything specific. And I thought that cooking would help her out, you know, in her adult life. But since Mary Sue needs a creativity skill, and I'm not entirely sure if the pottery wheel will give her that, I am going to purchase an easel just on the off chance that she does roll the wand to use it. So we're just going to get a little easel, and I'm not entirely sure where to put it. Maybe just here? That's not centered. Maybe there? Do I have anything on the wall there? Oh, that's kind of blocking that painting. I guess I could move this like over here somewhere. But it's not really on the wall nicely. Maybe I could just delete it. I don't know. Oh, does this fit in between the curtains? Yes, it does. Okay, we'll just shove that there. And then we have an easel, just in case anybody does want to be creative. Because that's one thing that these two, but that's one thing this house does lack. It's kind of skill objects. They don't really have a lot of different things that they can sort of raise their skills by doing. I swear, Bailey is as bad as Angela and Lilith for getting in fights. Though this time it's a werewolf called Fagi? I'm not entirely sure. But Bailey is just as rambunctious as the twins. And, I mean, he's already fitting in fantastically well with this family. Daniel is home from work and he has brought this sim called Ren Carr. And he does want to make friends with him, so we are going to try and do that. Though I'd also kind of like him to go on a date before Mary Sue comes home. I want to send him out with Kaylynn. Hey Daniel, you have a lot in common with my friend Ali Lawson. Mind if I give Ali your number? I think you two would get along as well as you and I do. Okay, so Ren is our new wingman. Love that for us. We're just going to hang out again just to sort of build our relationship. They should become friends quite soon. Also, I'm not entirely sure how I feel about Nina. I would kind of like to pursue this, and he does want to woohoo with 3 different Sims. So now that I'm thinking about it, maybe we should send Nina on a date with Daniel instead, or ask her if she would like to go. Okay, we are friends, so we're going to say goodbye to him because we do kind of have to get moving before Mary Sue comes home. So we're going to quickly use the bathroom and then we're going to go and see if Nina wants to go on a date with us. I think I have made a massive, massive boo-boo. Sounds great. I'll be there in a few. I didn't get the option to choose a lot for the date, so have I invited Nina for a date to our house when our wife will be due home from work any minute? Is that really what I've done? Have I just self-sabotaged? That is what I've done. Oh my gosh, okay. we have to, can I not even go to a community law? Oh my gosh. Yikes. Mary Sue is literally right here. She's literally right here. This is really awkward. Like, is she gonna be able to tell we're on a date? She is. Oh my gosh. Oh, what have I done? This is so incredibly awkward. Poor Mary Sue. She is furious with Nina and with Daniel. I mean, of all the people Daniel to get caught cheating with, I didn't really expect it to be Nina. I think we're just gonna have to end this date here. We're gonna have to do it. We're gonna have to get rid of Nina. So how about we don't do this anymore? That date was just plain bad. I'm sorry, that's 100% not my intention. Our relationship's gone down, but not by much. I feel like we might be able to salvage it with Nina. However, we have our marriage. Like, we have our marriage. I feel like, oh, we can break up straight away. I don't know. I feel like we're going to argue. Like, we are going to shout. We are angry. Our husband of like 17 years, we have just come home from work and we have seen him entertaining another woman. We didn't think he would do this. You know, this has like shattered our world. We have fallen out of love. The whole thing is horrible. This is such a bad situation. Daniel really he's messed up. He is messed up big time. And Mary Sue is just not having any of it. Oh, the relationship's fallen on both sides. It really has. We've lost Mary Sue as a best friend. We've lost Daniel as a best friend. We've caught him cheating. I feel like we have to break up. You know, I feel like that's something that's gonna happen. I don't know, I'm so torn about what to do. I think we're gonna sort of have Mary Sue kind of take care of her needs a little bit and then just kind of see what wants they roll to see if we can maybe try and salvage this relationship at all. Daniel is going to call up Kaylynn. You know, things have gone from bad to worse. We're not going to invite her over. We're not going to go on a date. We just need to organize somewhere to stay, you know, on the off chance things go badly. Now, he's obviously not going to tell Kaylynn the full truth because if he tells Kaylynn about Nina, Kaylynn won't want anything to do with Daniel either. And he has to keep somebody on his side right now. So he is going to tell Kaylynn, you know, things have gone wrong at home. Mary Sue has found out that I've been unfaithful. You know, she knows. And I might not be welcome in the family home anymore. You know, this could be the end of my marriage. And Kaylynn feels incredibly guilty. Like, Daniel is going to allude to the idea that, Mary Sue has found out about Kaylynn. And Kaylynn never wanted to break up this family, Kaylynn didn't want to be the cause of all this upset to Mary Sue and to the girls. So she feels horrendous, but at the same time, she knows she can have Daniel. So she's like, of course, take as much time as you need to sort things out, make this as easy on everyone as you can, and you're always welcome here. Like, you have a place at my apartment. So that's all Daniel needed to know. He is covered regardless. Mary Sue and Daniel have been arguing for hours now. This is not diffusing at all. This is toxic for the entire household. Like, the phone's ringing just now and she's picking fights with Daniel. Daniel's not available right now, thank you, Rem. And, she's like, how many times has it been? How long has this been going on? And Daniel is realizing just how much damage he has done. And obviously, like, the girls are home now. The girls can hear everything that's going on. It's like Mary Sue is, telling the girls things might be a bit different from here on out. I need you to go upstairs, Angela. I need you to do something, take your mind off things. But me and your father need to sort it out. So she is just going to go and play The Sims or something. Lilith is already up here. She has been keeping her distance. She's used to her parents arguing. And, Mary Sue has to put her family first. And although she likes to present a certain idea to the outside world, she does need to put her actual at-home family first. And she realizes just how sort of toxic and how bad this whole living situation has been. And it's not just been today, it has been for a long time. Her and Daniel have not had the marriage that they pretend to have, and she has had enough. She has no feelings for Daniel at all anymore. We're going to break up. Daniel is no longer welcome in this house. We have to do what is best for us. And that is getting rid of Daniel. The taxi is here to pick Daniel up. Mary Sue has made it very clear he is not welcome in this house. Now, she is never going to try and stand in Daniel's way of being a father. She's not going to distance the girls from Daniel. She does, realize that they share a family together. There's not any way around that. But she does also acknowledge that their marriage was not good. She is happy she's broken up with Daniel. At last, I'm rid of that loser. Now I'm free to find someone worth spending my life with. She just needed something like this date with Nina to show her what Daniel's true colors were like. She just needed to, see for herself what everyone else sees. Everyone else knows Daniel is a nasty piece of work. He is not a loving father. He is not a loving husband. They do not have the perfect life that they make out they do. And Mary Sue has spent so long projecting this ideal family out into the world that she's not even considered the damage this was doing to her actual family in this house. So this is going to be a whole new chapter for Mary Sue, a whole new chapter for the girls, and it's going to take a bit of adjusting. Obviously, the divorce is not final yet. This is literally, just happened tonight. So there's still going to be, some quite awkward situations between Mary Sue and Daniel. Mary Sue is just making some breakfast for the family. She still needs to tell the girls what's happened. She still needs to let the girls know that, her and Daniel have broken up and that Daniel will no longer be living with them. The girls are not stupid. Angela and Lilith have heard them fight for years. Though I do still think that this is going to be a bit of a shock for them. And I do still think that, you know, they never quite expected. I'm just going to bring Lilith down here so they can all have a discussion together. But I do still think that this is going to be a bit of a shock. Although they've heard Daniel and Mary Sue fight for years, and although they know their parents' marriage is a sham, they never really expected it to end. And it's going to bring up a lot of questions in their life as well. I mean, Daniel has a very good job. You know, Daniel is pretty much the sole breadwinner in this family. So they have to kind of wonder now whether their sort of lifestyle will be the same as it was before. You know, what kind of changes will the fact that their dad not living here, how will that impact them? And, you know, relationship-wise, neither Lilith or Angela are overly bothered that Daniel's not at home. You know, Lilith doesn't get on with Daniel, and, you know, Angela's not really much better. She, like, tolerates her father, I suppose. But neither of them are very close with their parents. So, you know, it is what it is. But Mary Sue just needs to, you know, let the girls know that it's just them for here on out. The carpool is here for Mary Sue, so she doesn't really have as much time as she would like to make sure that the girls are okay, because she has to get to work. You know, she's not going to let Daniel stand in her way any longer than she already has. She is a sort of woman possessed at the moment. She has got a new sense of, like, vigor about life. You know, she feels like she has wasted so much time, you know, on things that don't matter. And she really does want to just live her best life now. She feels a new sense of freedom, and her dream is to reach the top of her career. So she's not going to let this breakup stand in the way of that. And, you know, we love to see it. We love to see it. Lilith has started painting, and quite frankly, I love this for her. Lilith has had quite a difficult start in life. There's no sugarcoating this. Lilith has not had a good home life. You know, she doesn't have a family that loves her. She doesn't have a good support system. It's only in recent years, when she's got involved with Dirk, that she has support from, you know, the Dreamer family. You know, Darren treats Lilith as if she's his own. And, you know, with all these complex emotions and all this sort of, you know, childhood traumas and things, I do think it's important that Lilith has a creative outlet. And I do also think that's something that maybe Darren has nurtured in Lilith. You know, he's maybe taken Lilith into the studio when, you know, she's been round at the Dreamer household, and, you know, given her a canvas and they'd paint together. And, you know, I do think that Lilith getting into art is really nice. And I love that. I love that. Even though her one true hobby is sports, like her father, I do think it is nice that she has this as well. You know, she can take out her anger on, like, the field, and then she can take out her other emotions on the canvas. I think it's nice. It is about 10 p.m. and everyone other than little Bailey is in bed. So I do think we are just going to end this part here. Quite a lot has happened. Daniel has, you know, made the biggest mistake of his life, and he has jeopardized his family. You know, Mary Sue has caught Daniel cheating, not before time, not with Kaylynn, and has kicked him out of the family home. So the cushy lifestyle that Daniel was enjoying is over. Now, Mary Sue realizes that she is going to have to work 3 times as hard to continue to live the lifestyle that she enjoys and provide for her girls. And, you know, she's ready to do this. She's ready to climb her career ladder. She's ready to put herself first. And this is a welcome change for the Pleasant household. You know, things are going to be different around here. Things are going to be positive. This is not going to be a toxic household anymore. That is where we're at. That is the Pleasant round. I'm excited. I'm excited. I very rarely play when Daniel gets caught cheating. It almost never happens for me. So although it was kind of my fault, I love it. So Kaylynn got her wish. Daniel is moving in to Kaylynn's apartment. This is just already so different from anything I've done before, and I love it. Let me know your thoughts down below. Let me know, how often does your Daniel get kicked out of the Pleasant house? Has your Mary Sue and Daniel been able to patch things up? Are they really soulmates? Do they work it out? Or is Daniel just scam? Let me know. But I do hope that you guys have enjoyed this. I have had a blast in this household. This has been really fun. Let me know what your thoughts are on Bailey, because I think Bailey is the star of the show. And yeah, I will see you all in the very next video. Thank you for watching. Bye!